What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm the Vigorous Shooter. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to quickly balance this Manfrotto gimbal so you guys could run and gun and get to your shoots as fast as possible. If you're new to the channel, take the chance right now to hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. Before you start your balance, there's one thing that you need to know. If you're going to have any accessories, microphone, or anything like that, take the time before you balance to put these things on the camera first. As we move forward, you want to make sure that your gimbal is in a locked position. And you want to make sure that all your motors are locked. And the reason why is because this is going to make it very easy for us to balance the gimbal with minimal issues. First thing we're going to do is we're going to unlock the tilt arm. That's what's going to allow our camera to tilt forward and backwards. Make sure you have your hands on the camera at all times to secure the camera so it doesn't go flying. Unlatch this lever right here on the side. Have the camera rock back and forth until it stays in a position on its own. Once you've got it to where you want it, to where it's not moving, all right, now go ahead and kindly lock that arm, okay? Now that we have the tilt kind of balanced, we're going to get the second part of the tilt. So, which is this little knob right here. You're going to unlock this little knob and that's going to allow you to push your camera up and you're going to tilt your camera on an upward motion. From that point, you wanna push the camera up just very slightly. The point is you wanna make sure that the camera stays upright by itself, all right? Always muscle test to make sure it's pretty balanced. And then after that, you're going to lock the screw. After you balance this part of the tilt and it's still rocking back and forth, just go back and rebalance the other side so that way you can get it to stay on its own. You wanna make sure that the gimbal is staying exactly where you want it at all times. You're only going to achieve that by balancing these two at the same time. Now that we have the tilt motion balanced, we're gonna go ahead and lock the motor, okay? Second motor that we're going to balance will be the roll. You can find that back here. We're going to unlock that roll motor, is that lock button right here. We're going to unlock it. So make sure you have your hands on the camera and securing it and go ahead and unlock it. So now that you're getting the roll action, make sure that it's not rolling by itself. And the way you're gonna do that is by releasing this little lever on top of the motor. And that's going to allow you to push that arm straight across. So that way you can get your balance going. Slightly push it until it's balanced on its own. Always muscle test to make sure that it stays. All right, boom. Now that we have it, we're gonna go ahead and screw in and tighten up the arm. We're gonna go ahead and lock that motor. And now we're going to move into the pan axis, okay? And the way you get to the pan axis is you're going to unlock the motor from the front, which is that little lock mechanism right here in the front of the gimbal. So we're gonna go ahead and unlock that. The way we're going to do this is we're going to keep the gimbal as flat as possible. We want to tilt the gimbal on an angle on the front two legs. So kind of like this, right? See how it's rolling? So that means that we need to balance this, okay? When it does that, what you do is you unlock the arm by loosening up the pin, and that will allow you to move the arm front and back. All right, so it's still moving a little bit, so that means we need to push it some more. All right, let's fine tune that thing to make sure it doesn't move. And that's pretty balanced right here. And we're gonna go ahead and screw in our arm, making sure that's very tight. We're going to unlock all the other arms, okay? Now you could turn on and power on the gimbal. You're able to get a really clean, balanced gimbal. Now, if you guys have any questions, hit me down in the comments. And if it's your first time on the channel, remember to hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And until next time, I'm gonna see you guys on my next one. Deuces.